afternoon and good morning to my friends on YouTube. This is Jaco from JJRC. I've got another unboxing today. If my numbers is correct, this should be my 8th unboxing. This unboxing is a bit of a surprise because I actually forgot about ordering this from Banggood. When I realized that I actually had something waiting for me at the post office, I was quite excited and then couldn't wait to go and get it. If I've got my details correct, we should be unboxing the JJRC H22 3D. As I've seen on the internet, that it seems like to be a sort of a clone possibly of the Eachine H8 3D. So it might be true, I'm not so sure, but we will have to see if we can compare, because I do have that one here. Okay, without any further delay, let's do the unboxing. Let's get my trusty knife. Let's do a small one, otherwise, just in case I decide to cut my fingers off. So let's just get this open and make sure that I keep this in frame. So let's just do that. Take the skirt off. There we go. Throw that on the floor. And then the protective foam. See if I can actually pull this off like that. So, oh, there we go. It is definitely the H22 JJRC 3D capable quadcopter. Let's have a quick look. Let's just quickly get it into shot. It's the front of a box. Let's look at the side. It shows the two colors, the red and seems to be black. I think I've ordered the green. So let's see what they sent me. This shows this can fly inverted, so 180, and it can do 360 flips. That's just another picture. Let's see what's on the top. Not really anything different. It says there 2.4, 4 channels, inverted. It's got LED lights, 6 axis gyros. I presume that is headless mode, 1 key return, and inverted flight capable. So I'm not sure actually what that one means. Oh, that's probably, sorry, 360. So let's open up the box and see what we get inside. Looks like we've got a little tab here to cut. Not sure. Yeah, this side has also got one. So let's have a look. I'm going to break the box if I don't have to. Yeah, I got the green one. I'm sure Flying Ryan would like this because he's a green guy. He likes his green quadcopters. Let's see quickly what we have in here. Just a normal plastic cover. Very much the packaging looked very much similar to what was on the Eachine H8. Let's put the quadcopter one side. Let's have a look at the controller. Get that out. Here's the controller. I think this is exactly the same as the H8 controller. It's quite stiff control sticks. Both of them are clickable. You probably can hear that. So this is your rates button. I'm sure this has got 3 rates. This is your flip button. If it's anything like the H8, this will be for 180 flips. So if you press this button down and then press that again, it will go a 360 flip. And by just pressing that, it will just do. And obviously your direction sticks when it will flip. That's your trim switches, on and off switch. And there. So I think this probably takes AA's or AAA's. I'm not too sure. Probably takes 2 AA's. So we'll put in some batteries later. So that is that. What's also in the box, standard. So there's a charger with seems like a set of 2 black and 2 white props. Nothing else in here except for that. Put that back in. Let's have a look at the documentation quickly. That's H22. I'm not going to go through it. Should be like that. And then let's have a look at the star of the show. This is the JJRC H22. I really like the feel of this. It feels sturdy, very sturdy. Looks like this thing is gonna be able to last a while. It's got a bit of play on the, let's put it this way, it's got a bit of play there on the prop guards, but that's probably fine, and it's higher than the prop, so it definitely can fly against the ceiling if you have it. And obviously probably as well, let's have a look, probably won't see it as well, but it doesn't touch. It doesn't touch when it lands on its inverter, so you can get up, you can actually do a takeoff like that. So it's a quick look at the front. That's the front LEDs, I think, shine through there. That's the side, that's the back, like that. And let's have a look at the bottom. When I looked at this picture, I thought looks like almost like a reverse inverted look of a quad, sort of a quadcopter. So it's actually quite nice. I like this look profile of this, and the battery goes in there. So let's have a quick look. It's quite, I must leave the other one. Let's have a look and see if I can get this thing to focus. It will help if I got it the right way around. It's a 220 milliamp LiPo, 3.7 volts, 15C. I'm not so technical with these things, but I think that's quite fine for this. I think this thing gives you about 5 to 7 minutes flight times. Let's quickly have a look at the LEDs before I finish up this unboxing. Let's see quickly where it goes into. I also noticed that some of this quads come with this little rubber there. I take it's to help the batteries not to fall out. So I've heard some guys wondering why that is, but it's, my logic tells me just because to keep the battery in and doesn't jump out, and it's quite stiff in there, so it's quite snug. Okay, let's have a look. I don't know if you can see, you probably will be able to make it out. You see it's blue LEDs in the front through that little vent holes. It seems to be, if you look at the top as well, that comes through the body there, so it might be a decent flyer. I'm not sure. The bottom has also got space openings for the light to come through, so you should be able to fly this in the night, dark. It's got red at the back, so that's fine with me. I like that. Red should be back, blue or green or any other color should be in the front. So that is JJRC H22. Before I finish up, I also want to quickly have a look and a comparison quickly with the H8. I've got it close by, so let's put it next to each other. Looking at that, the green seems to be a bit more bigger, but I think that the difference here is in the body itself. It's got a more substantial body. Let's see if I can quickly get into a bit closer into there. That's the way. So it does look like it's actually a bit bigger, but I'm sure if I probably will do this, actually it's much of a muchness. It's very similar. I think the H22 is slightly a millimeter, slightly, see, it just not line up 100%, but that just might be the feet, the landing feet, but it looks very similar. So I understand, I think this is much a clone, sort of a clone of the H8, but if you look at from there at the top, it does seems like it's actually bigger, especially with the prop guards protrudes a little bit wider, and the body of this is also, let's turn it around and you can see, if you have a look, you can see the green from the back. So the E-sheen is a little bit skinnier. So that's not me. I'm probably the bottom one because I'm not so skinny. So, but anyways, that is, you can have a nice idea of it. Although now if you look at it on an angle, it looks the other way around, but looks like it's bigger, but that's because of the camera angle. So I'm not having it correctly. So, and if I look at the controller for the H8, and this is the controller of the H22, so similar, exactly the same. Anyway guys, my battery is dying on my camera, so I'm gonna finish it off. Thank you for tuning in guys, I appreciate your views. If you like this video, please give it a thumbs up. If you want to see more videos, please subscribe. Thank you for tuning in. See you guys soon. Cheers.